Today I will try to test my system. I have such a bag here, an old sail with stuff in it, and tonight I will try to sleep here in the wheelhouse. I have a great outlook, and I will go out to the fjord. It's the last day in November 2024, and it's a bit windy out there. It's about 13 meter per second in the gusts, so it's not that nice, and there's waves outside, just outside the harbor. The wind is from south, but nevertheless the wind will go down, and the wind from south, it's very good. Then I can go along the coast here near Tisted. And now I will try all my sailing stuff for ocean sailing. I will put on my autopilot and see how long I can sail, and hopefully I can sit here in the night and the boat is sailing for sail, and I can enjoy the view of Tisted by night. And the engine should be shut down, and then I will imagine that it's a kind of ocean passage. I have boiled some water, and I have some freeze-dried food I can eat in the evening and in the night. I have water, and just now I put on the heater. It's about 6 degrees here in the boat, and I look really forward to the experiment. I have hoisted the sails, and it's a little bit windy out here, but it seems that the autopilot, he can manage it. You can see here the sails out there, and I'm start my experiment with the it's difficult to be on the boat. Here you can see we have the main up and the front sail, and in the background we have Tisted. Out there we have Eshoy, and it's quite windy actually. But I go to this island Morse, and then I think it's not that so windy over there because the wind is from southwest. But it's nice to be out in the weather, but quite nice. And it's hand-free sailing. So so far so good. So far so good. But it's difficult to go around on the boat because you can see here we have the waves. But on the other hand, if I shall make this experiment, I simply need to have some wind, because if I want to simulate ocean sailing, I think these waves are very small, so it's good enough. So very nice. And I have put my log on so I can see how much I have sailed. Maximum speed is nearly 7 knots with this small sails up here. I will go into the cabin again. It's the trip computer. Yeah. I need to adapt to the new circumstances. I have now been out in 2.5 hours, and I have been sailing about 10 nautical miles. My top speed was about 7.1 knots, and the weather has started to be calmer. I think it started to raining now, and now it's actually quite nice out here. I've got my lunch. And you can see I have all my equipment on. Life jacket and a lifeline here when I'm going on the boat, dry chute. So all kinds of stuff, and I have a very good view here. And it's quite funny. So there's no other boats at all on the fjord. So all boats are, most boats are up in the winter, and nobody is sailing now. So I don't need to look out every time. So I think I will take a little nap now. But I will use my on my phone. There's a clock and a beeper, an alarm. So I will take 10 minutes where I will close my eyes and see what happens. Training for ocean sailing. I'm setting with this remote control where I can manage the boat, the course. So now I'm going 74 degrees now, and I think I will go near the coast. So I put into 70 on this remote control for my Raymarine autopilot. It's very fun, very smart when you are laying here and enjoying the life in the winter. I'm sitting here in the harbor, and I'm a little bit depressed and angry because my autopilot and the electronic compass, it has simply freezed on 164 degrees. So it went very well, but suddenly I couldn't change my course on the autopilot. And I don't know why. I have earlier I have had problems with the autopilot, but then I go out and fixed the stick. But this time I can't do it. So I need to cancel my experiment for this day. I am back in harbor. It starts to be dark. Okay, it's a challenge, and I will try to do my experiment another day.